Final game of the day then sees England and the Netherlands toe the hockey together. Referee in charge of this one is Josh Clough. This is the best of 7 sets.
Well, they're speculating about who is the favourite for this one, and I can tell you that there isn't a favourite for this one. The bookies have got it dead level. They can't split them. Basically 10 to 11 each, which means that it's a pick 'em match. Kleemaker's had a terrific year. As you heard, he's won the Welsh Open, Luxembourg Open, Welsh Freeze Masters, Welsh Freeze Open, runner-up in the German Open. But Paul Hogan, for most people's way of looking at it, in that first
ladies and gentlemen. First
match
set,
against Brian Roman, and particularly against Adam Smith-Neale, where he was just brilliant. He's produced some of the form of the week so far.
Yeah, to be honest, these two guys have been two of the stars of the tournament up to now. And the bookies aren't daft, are they? Hogan didn't really travel much, but he did a lot of the British tournaments and topped the table for it. That's how he's here.
100.
Martins travelled the world, picked up plenty of points and seeded for the event.
Actually, Kleemaker's debut in this tournament. They call him the Dutch Giant, and I bravely went up and said, "How tall exactly are you?" And we worked it out with the metric conversion that he's just short of 6'8". He is a big lad.
Well, I don't know what the opposite of vertigo is, but I shook his hand early on and looked up and I went dizzy.
He's not quite Tyson Fury proportions, but he's not far off.
83.
Those who've stuck around for this one, and if you're staying watching at home, do stay with us, because this has all the makings of a very good match indeed.
138. 58.
So first opportunity for Paul Hogan here. Double 18. Very good. Very good. Opens up with a 14 dart leg.
Quality.
Second leg is Paul.
And it was a break. I know it's early, I know it's best of 7 sets, but psychologically, great start for Paul.
Carried on where he left off against Adam Smith-Neale. We're talking to Adam
97
after he'd had his game, and I mean, he was in full respect, because he just said, he never gave me a sniff.
And usually Adam Smith-Neale's got a lot to say about his opponents after games, and he just held his hands up. I just wasn't good enough.
Yeah, he just held his hands up and said, on this particular occasion, I was well and truly whacked. I think that was what he said. It was something like that.
Yeah, takes a lot to keep Mr. Neale quiet, but Hogan did it.
So much respect for him throughout the game. You know, you were saying earlier on when we were chatting, Tony, I mean, you've known him forever. There's his first maximum of the night. You've known him forever, and there's just such a respect for him throughout the game.
Well, he's one of them, he's never really travelled on the tour. He's dabbled at it. But I just saw on the graphics there before the match, he made his debut in 1995.
Martin, you require 170.
Did I read that right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I thought I was a veteran.
Oh, what about that? 170 Kleemaker.
Martin Kleemaker.
The celebrations are from the Dutch. Brilliant.
And if that's a sign of things to come, we're in for a retreat here.
Martin to throw first. Game on.
Brilliant from Kleemaker.
44.
Well, I said don't go to bed, stay with us, keep the telly on, and already you've seen exactly why. 2 fine legs from both
140.
men.
A 14 darter and a 170 finish. We've been playing for about 4 minutes.
137.
Could be some real fireworks in the next half hour or so. His match against Adam Smith-Neale, Paul Hogan, lasted less than half an hour.
80.
This one could be another rapid affair, although I would be surprised if it wound up being emphatically one way or the other.
120. 100.
We've seen a couple of 2-0 victories this evening. I think this is going to be much closer.
Needless to say, that is the Hogan table.
$50. Martin, you require
Wife Angela,
119.
who apparently has told Paul that he's got no brain. Bullseye.
89. Paul, you require
Oh, blinking, you miss it.
131.
No finish this time, so Kleemaker favourite to hold his throw. The first holder throw of the match.
85. Martin, you require 30.
Double 15 is going straight at it. He's a bit blocked out now, even for a man of his height, but he finds an angle.
Martin,
well, obviously the first two was blocking it.
Fourth legs.
Camera didn't move away, which was perfect. We could just wait for it, and it came in there, bottom left corner. Great adjustment from the big man.
100.
2-1.
100. 100.
Well, we're going through a bit of a lull. Just tons at the moment.
85.
Good darts.
140.
On to a finish. 161 after 9.
76. Paul, you require 161. 60.
It was a lovely first dart. I expected that second dart to follow in there for a treble.
100.
60 scored, which
Paul,
leaves him
you require
101.
101.
He'll stay up there for the first one. He hits it. 41 left. He's gone 5 double 18.
65. Martin, you require 140.
140 then for the break of throw. It's on. Not now though. So Hogan
85.
double 18. He's had 15 darts so far.
Paul, you require 36.
And this to square up this opening set.
Game
Yes,
shot on the
very
fourth
solid.
leg.
Good
Paul
dart.
Hogan, fifth leg. It's Martin to throw first. Game on.
Hoagie, another of those who's
96.
been back to work in between his last match and this.
There's obviously something in it. Both players who are playing tonight.
140.
Mario early on played fantastic. After going back for a couple of days. Paul's in the same mode here.
92.
Solid player, isn't he, Super Mario? He's going to take some beating.
Such a nice guy as well. As are most of the boys.
140.
Well, back-to-back 140s for Hogan.
Pressure on the Kleemaker throw already.
57.
And possibly a bit more after that throw. Only 57, leaves in 256. Paul's already got a lead.
Oh, good dart.
105. 100.
So
Paul, you
116.
require 116.
You would think he would have 6 darts, but you never know with a big fella.
60.
Well, this is the man who's had a 170 already, so 156 now. There's the first, there's the second, double 18.
138.
Oh, he done seemingly the hard part.
Paul, you require 56.
He did all the spade work, just missed the double. But double 18 for the leg and a break.
The first set.
And the first set. Hogan takes it 3-2
Second set, first leg,
and is ahead in the match.
Game on.
I saw him in the practice room and he looked really confident. And just watching him walk around the front of the stage there, confidence has just improved.
60.
He's a West Midlands man from Dudley, now down in Basingstoke.
55.
A lot of affection for this fella, and he's in front.
Yeah, on the scoreboard, he's on the right-hand side. So he's wearing the away colours for the Baggies tonight.
100.
Baggies are the
44.
boing boings, aren't they? They'll be boing boinging all the way to the final, he'll hope.
$140.
Throwing well again.
It does actually look like he's enjoying the game.
$140.
It's hard to keep track of these Dutch players, they're so fast, but it is enjoyable to watch them.
Look at that average, 101 at the moment, Hogan, against 92.5 Kleemaker.
65.
So far, this is Hogan's third brilliant game on the trot.
98. Paul, you require 136.
10:36 required, 116, no finish this time. So Kleemaker will get an opportunity at 164, almost managed that 156 last time out, but not this time. So Hogan will return,
56.
and he also wants double 18.
Paul, you require 36.
For a 16 darter. A
Game
1-0
on the
lead
first
in the
leg.
second set.
Paul Hogan, second leg, it's Martin to go first. Game on.
Quality darts again.
100. $99. $57. $125.
Darts again, and you're right, Tony. He's got a real spring in his step tonight, says Hoagie. 56 years young.
Right back in there as well.
Double conversion rate of that will put a spring in anybody's step. 4 out of 5.
123. $60. Paul, you require 154.
154 for a break of throw. Oh, it's on tops.
114.
Good effort.
That's for a 12 darter,
144.
which would have been a break. And after that first start, Martine can't go out.
128.
So for a 2-0 lead in the second set. He wants double
Paul, you
tops, does
require
Paul.
40.
Tens. Oh, important dart. That was an opening which
Martin, you require
rarely
16.
in this week so far has he
Game
missed
time,
those, but this
second
time he
leg.
has.
Martin Kleemaker.
Yeah, you just knew there that
Third
Martin
leg,
wasn't going to
Paul
miss that
throw
double 8.
first. Game on. $15.
He gave the board a stare after them poor darts from Paul. First poor darts I've seen him throw, to be honest. Quickly jumped on by Kleemaker.
More like it.
Yeah, he told the board off after that last throw. And the board listened to him.
100.
Oh, unlucky.
120.
Bounced off those earlier darts in the treble bed.
$100. $100. Martin, you require 161.
Can't be done. So Hogan will have a chance on 126s. He'll presumably come in on the 19 route.
Paul, you require 126.
Great dart. Bullseye.
Game
what a
shot
dart.
on the third leg. Paul Hogan. Fourth leg is Martin.
Yes, sir, that is brilliant.
Well, he started off with 15 in that leg, which was
59.
Well, he looked at the board in disgust, but after that, what a perfect leg. The boy's on fire.
Great darts again from Paul Hogan.
100.
There it went. Bullseye, thank you very much.
140.
Kleemaker's not playing a shoddy game himself.
140.
Must be wondering what's he got to do.
138.
Well, he's 9 darts down to 164, Kleemaker.
$54.
And has the advantage in this leg at least.
92.
72 finishes Martin. Paul with a couple more trebles. There's 120, 87 left. I said a couple more trebles. If he hits the treble 17 here, he'll be on 36. That is pressure.
What a setup that was. Double six.
60.
So quick that the camera can barely keep up. And he missed.
And for the set,
36.
That 36, he's looked good on this the whole week.
Crowd thought it was in. Oohs and ahs. This time it is, though. And that is another 14 dart leg. Kleemaker's 170 was his second of this week, and the third altogether.
And
Chris Landman, the other guy who had one.
And you wouldn't bet against another one, to be honest. That's just this match.
Some very high quality darts, and Hogan continuing where he left off. 140, the response 180. Both those maximums have gone to Hogan.
$62. 134.
Great cover shooting.
And 87 left after just 9 darts.
121. Martin
So
Sinclair,
87. Good dart, double 18.
69.
Missed it though.
Paul, you require
So it gives Hogan an
138.
opportunity. Needs 138, treble 20 first start. He's got it. Treble 18 now. Would leave double 12, which is where we went initially. Now we can go back. Oh, just the wrong side of the wire.
Martin, you require 18.
Double 9.
Game shot on the first leg.
So he's done a 14 darter to take that opening leg.
First, game on.
Just to hold a throw, but what a quality leg of darts.
Just to hold a throw. What a, as you said, what a great leg. Pull straight back in again here with the maximum.
Number 3. He went so close to a 9 darter against Adam Smith-Neal.
53.
I think me and the entire audience thought that his attempted double 18 was going in, but it didn't. but it was a tremendous
140.
attempt. And his scoring is terrific. His average, as you see, goes up now to 104.
140.
Martin's on his tail though, every leg, which is forcing Paul to play better. He's in again, 61 left.
145.
Which leaves him 36.
Possible tenner.
We could have seen an 11 the last leg, we could see a possible 10 here.
57.
Double 18 served him well so far in this match and in this tournament, and does so again. A 10-darter from Paul Hogan.
First, game on.
What was that, double 18? I think if he gets another shot of this 9-darter, I think he should go the other route, the treble 20, the treble 15, and double 18 route. To be honest, he's looking comfortable on every segment.
140.
Both of them posting ton 40 with their
99.
opening visit.
This is a perfect example of both players playing well, dragging each other along and forcing each other to bring their A game.
60.
Rare visit without a treble from both of them. Well, from Hogan anyway.
Yeah, he's gone.
42.
Come on, Hoagie's supporters call out.
55.
There must be large numbers of people around the Hampshire area who've been well and truly battered over the years by Hoagie.
Without a doubt. I know he's hit a few 9-darters over the years around the Hampshire area. Which is why it wasn't really a surprise when he had a shot at one the other night.
100. Martin, you require 123.
123 for the hold of throw. Double 9.
Game
well
on
played.
the third leg.
Well played indeed.
Kleemaker.
Well kept up there, John. Fast and furious.
Game on.
2-1. Kleemaker leading with the throw, of course.
100.
Another maximum for Hogan.
134.
Fine response. Oh, just the wrong side of the wire. He had 5 perfect darts. Bit of pantomime booing from the crowd. They'd love to see him get a 9-darter, wouldn't we all?
After them first two, I didn't want to say anything to curse it. Can't blame me for this one.
140.
Well, 58. John Fowler, the referee, 58 after 9 darts.
137.
Stop looking at the camera, John. Look at the board. That's where the action is. 18 for tops for an 11-darter.
Game shot on the fourth leg. Paul Hogan.
Very, very high quality by anybody's standards. 105.84. Gerwin Price was here watching yesterday. Currently the world number 3. He would be absolutely delighted to be playing any match with an average of 105.
60.
As indeed would the likes of Michael van Gerwen and the new world champion of the PDC, Peter Wright.
57.
To watch.
$140.
Pretty level this leg. A leg that Martin desperately needs.
38.
Not the time to hit 38.
This is deciding the set. Hogan goes 3-0 up. If he can win this leg.
100.
How did he squeeze that in?
Because he's playing at the top of his game.
134.
Terrific riposte. First down to a finish. Kleemaker on 132. Hoagie unimpressed by those first 2 darts. 132.
Probably stay there.
92.
Would have been a real Hollywood check out if he could have done that.
Oh, he's that fast, we never got a chance to get the words out.
111 he wants. Make that 51.
19.
99.
Losing 32.
Martin,
Probably
you
won't
require
get
40.
a shot at it.
Game shot on
Good
the third
darts,
set.
and he
Martin
gets himself
Kleemaker.
back in. He's got a leg in the match. He's onto the ladder,
Fourth set,
and it's
first
now
leg. It's
Hogan
Paul to
2,
throw first.
Kleemaker
Game
1.
on.
The Dutch are still hoping.
To be honest, he deserved that. He's played well in this match. I know Hoagie's got a fantastic running average, but
82.
deserves to get something out of the game.
132.
Great start again, and look how much it means to him. He's really up for this.
Raw from Martin then. He's an imposing character anyway when he's just smiling at you.
85.
And if he pulls a face and screams like that, the fear of God into you.
99.
If he's on the door of your local club, you'd probably give him plenty of respect, wouldn't you? You'd not be somebody to take the mickey out of.
Please may I come in, sir?
If it's not too much bother.
I'll be good,
45.
I promise. Mind, usually in nightclubs and stuff, it's going out the problem, it's not going in.
Going out too rapidly is the problem. 289 Hogan requiring. That's a lovely cover shot. Oh,
80.
unlucky. That was a
Martin,
pretty
you require
savage deflection.
170.
He's done this once.
$122.
Breaks a very real possibility here.
Yeah, he's not hit a ton in this leg as Hoagie.
100.
He's just put that right, but he's
Martin,
still back on
you require
109.
48.
48 for the break of throw, tops.
Game shot on the
Lovely.
first leg.
14
Martin
darter.
Kleemaker.
Kleemaker getting into his stride here. Said this could be a real special game,
Second
and it
leg
is
Martin
starting
throw
to
first. Game on.
warm up even more as Kleemaker comes fighting back.
96.
So quick. But I was talking to one of the referees before the match began, and he said
99.
he plays very, very quickly, but he said he's a brilliant counter. Very rarely makes any sort of mental error in setting up a shot.
Yeah, he knows how to use the board.
140.
Kleemaker starting down the board.
136.
Good thinking as well. Or could have been, had he hit the second treble on the 19s.
59.
Well, after that single, he couldn't leave a finish anyway, but he's going to be close to it after this throw.
95.
Another treble there would have left him tops.
78 on his own throw. And Hogan a little bit in the slipstream at the moment. Chance for him to be on the receiving
95.
end of some
Martin
big hits.
requires 78.
20 and tops. There's a slight delay there because he did have to
58.
move over. That dart stood
Paul,
up
you
in
require
the segment.
108.
108. Single 18 for double 18. Oh my goodness. You can't believe it.
Criminal, really. First that was out clear. Left a big gap and still
72.
managed to miss it.
So
Martin, you
double
require
10
20.
to go 2-0 ahead in this second set. Double 4. Double 2.
Game shot
And
on
he's
the
done
second
it.
leg. Martin Kleemaker.
Rapid
Third
Martin.
leg is Paul to
And
throw
it's now
first. Game on.
2-1. Hogan with the arrows.
Definite swing in the match.
100.
You can actually see that Hoagie's just slacked off a little bit. Martin's playing the same as he was.
95. 100.
Went to the last break with a 2-0 lead, did Hogan, after some brilliant darts.
56.
Actually came out playing brilliant at the start of this session. Finds himself 2-0 down though.
121.
Well, 3 visits yielding
135.
421, but that's good from Kleemaker, and now Hogan on 180.
Good
done with the treble.
But we'll be back.
60. Paul, you require 120.
Three good darts. Only scored 60. For Shanghai on the 20. Leaves him tops.
Martin, you require 155.
155, can't be done. There's one on the floor.
45.
Well, that was solid off the way, you could hear
Paul,
that.
you require 40.
Tops for 1-0. Double 10.
No score.
Dear me.
Martin, you require
Well, he's
110.
going through a bit of a shaky spell by the elevated standards for which he was producing earlier on. Paul Hogan.
50. Paul, you require 40.
Back on tops. Double 10.
Game
Yes.
still on the third leg. Paul Hogan. Fourth leg, it's Martin to throw first. Game on.
Oh, scrappy leg there. Makes it 2-1.
96.
Martin has the darts now. It's his throw, if he just holds it, he'll win the set. And we're going to the next break at 2-2. Hogan's got other ideas though.
You got in there first.
59.
He's awoken from that little slumber. And that's his 4th treble of the leg.
His 4th maximum. 5 in the match altogether.
122. $58.
So,
59.
5th maximum it was for Hogan.
60. Paul, you require
Kleemaker
140.
had the 170 but hasn't had a 180.
A nice big fat 20 here. We'll leave him tops.
100.
Job done. Kleemaker back on 2-8.
94.
Well, this is for a break of throw.
Paul, you require 40.
Big visit this one for Paul Hogan.
Game
And he has done it.
Paul Hogan.
That gets him back on level terms in this set. And now he'll have the darts as he tries to forge his way towards a 3-1 advantage.
Game on.
This next leg is a huge leg. Biggest leg in the match so far. Difference between 3-1 or 2-2. It's in Paul's hands. Slight advantage. He's got the darts in this leg.
140.
Great start.
Would hope for something like a 15 darter. That's a massive start.
139.
Great response as well. Well, I hope you're enjoying this wherever you're watching, because there are some darts of the highest standard.
85.
Still averaging over 100, Paul Hogan, despite the
100.
little blip over the last leg or two. That 9 dart average has really been caning the big numbers.
100.
Great last start from Paul Hogan.
$92.
It saved that throw and it's left 170. Paul can't go out, but he can leave it close. But Martin will have a shot at that 170 to pinch the set.
He's done it twice this week and once in this match.
126.
Great setup from Hogan.
Martin require 170.
And he's not going to do it this time, so Paul Hogan will come back.
134.
Good effort from Kleemaker, having said that. But here he goes. Double 18 for the set.
Game shot on the
there it is.
Set.
Brilliantly done. Last 3 years, Glenn Durrant has been the hot favourite, of course.
Game on.
Paul Hogan, age of 56. I wonder. Be a few people with silver hair around the country would have a real spring in their step, thinking the best could still be ahead.
60.
I'm not sure if it was Mr. Adams who's the oldest winner of the BDO Worlds. I'm not sure. I'm not one of them, John. I've got no hair anymore.
57.
Did you used to have big hair at any stage in your life?
Up to the age of about 5, I think.
$140.
Kleemaker, I can assure you, will not be lying down. He had the darts here. And having the advantage, paired at 246, but he has the advantage of the throw.
60.
Well, he's been under pressure since the start of the match and not laid down.
Calls himself the Dutch Giant. That's his nickname.
140.
Big people the Dutch are, but even by their standards, he's a unit. 6'8" of him.
56. Paul, you require 106.
He's in again here.
This is for a break of throw.
Treble 18. He's messed up there. Probably be 45 to leave his favourite.
66.
Which he's done. He's tidied up well.
130.
This can be done. Bullseye.
105. Paul,
For that clumsy one, he managed to tidy it up with that 45.
This for a break. He took
30.
his time. That second dart arguably was just that wee bit too close.
25.
Double 12.
Game shot on the first leg. Martin Kleemaker. Second leg is Paul to throw first. Game
Hold
on.
the throw. Dutch fans trying to inspire their man. G him up.
Plenty of support for the Dutch players as usual. Also plenty of support for Hogan.
140.
There'll be a whole lot more for him as the week unfolds if he manages to get through this match.
180.
Great darts. Winner of this one looking at a match against the Welshman Jim Williams, who had a comfortable win earlier on. Very solid performance against Ryan Hogarth, the Scotsman.
58.
Nice 4-0 win.
161.
For Jim, the Quith.
$81.
80 remaining, right, Kleemaker, 123. He's got the treble 19. Bullseye.
98. Paul, you require 80.
To hold his throw. He's 80. It's 20. And tops.
40. Martin, you require 25.
This is a great opportunity for the Dutchman.
Well, he just killed 25 by going 1 double 12.
21.
Managed to hit the big 20
Paul,
there.
you require 40.
Tops. Double 10 for Hogan. Double 5, that was a miss by a sizable margin. Blinks.
Game shot on the
And nails
second
it.
leg. Paul Hogan. Third leg is Martin to throw first. Game on.
It was an 18 dart leg, but it was a hold.
57.
And an important hold.
All he needs to do is hold his throw through this set.
55.
And
57.
find one break.
$140.
With 140 there, it's probably the worst start to a set
96.
Martin's had. Still not got a ton in this leg yet.
And Paul is jumping on his weakness
100
with his 6th maximum.
There's never a bad time to get that 180. But that one leaves him a 126 finish.
Paul, you require 126.
And a break.
Great first dart. Bull.
94.
And he decided just to set up.
Smart darts there from Hogan.
131.
And for a 13
Paul, you
darter.
require 32.
And a much needed break.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
32 needed.
Game shot
And
on the
got.
third leg.
That is such an
Hogan.
important break. And now he needs just one more leg. He's got the
Fourth
darts.
leg is Paul
And
to
he'll be
throw
through
first.
into
Game
the
on.
next round with a really impressive win.
$59.
Once been in the quarterfinals before in 2006, Paul Hogan.
95.
And throwing darts as well as he ever has done here at the Indigo this year.
140.
I wonder if Jim Williams is watching. I bet he is.
180.
His first maximum.
Hogan's playing old school here. A lot of players would have gone the 18 route there. He's been pounding that treble 20. Why not stay there?
140.
He's in again.
Great dart.
$100.
One big score here, John. He's 102, 2 in hand. 19 with a great dart here.
122.
That is a superb dart, so Kleemaker has probably got to get this. 126 needs a treble. He needed that treble for Bull,
54.
so he can do nothing now but hope that Paul Hogan doesn't get this double 20, because this is for the match. Double 10. Yes, there it is! Paul Hogan, 56 years.